Lantern Year 4, we've made it back from the precipice only to immediately face the Butcher, who is notoriously a horrible, horrible fight, especially the first one, because we haven't had a chance to build up enough armor. So we're going to see how this one goes. After the last episode finished, I realized that I was woefully unprepared for the Butcher. So I went ahead and spent two hide on bandages, and those are reflected in what you'll see when I show you the survivors I'm sending out. And I spent 3 organ, so basically everything. I think I've got 1 vermin resource left in storage. I basically spent everything, so I spent 3 organs to buy 3 monster greases. So that should help us with the evasion. Hopefully we're going to be able to dodge at least a couple attacks here and there. Basically completely empty the storage, and if we lose, the storage gets emptied. Spoiler alert. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Unfortunately, sometimes it goes pretty well. Other times it goes horribly wrong with the Butcher. But we're gonna try our hardest to make it. If we TPK on this one, I think we are at. Yeah, we'll have 5 survivors remaining. So again, we're on the ragged edge, but that's the way Kingdom Death goes. So with that, the Butcher, the level 1 Butcher, has 7 basic and 5 advanced. So that gives us 13 wounds total. So that's where we're going to start out. I just mixed up the hit location deck, and then I'm mixing up the AI deck, which I built already. We also have a few special cards that come into play. Let me pull those real quick. The first one is Infectious Lunacy. When you suffer brain damage, gain lunacy tokens equal to the damage suffered. When you have 3+ lunacy tokens, remove them all and suffer the Frenzy Brain Trauma, which actually isn't going to be too bad because we just don't have very much survival. So we'll get +1 speed, +1 strength with the lunacy brain trauma. We won't be able to use survival anymore, but we're going to try to maybe use them sooner before we frenzy. So we also have dreaded trophies. Basically, the gist of this one is if we have characters die, the Butcher gets worse, which is amazing. We have Fast Target. At the beginning of each of the monster's turn, reshuffle the Butcher's hit location deck. So it's a really small hit location deck, so it can kind of be good, kind of be bad. But we're going to have to remember that at the beginning of each monster turn, we have to reshuffle the hit location deck. I will forget it at least once. And then finally, Berserker. Draw +1 AI card every monster turn. So every monster turn, we're pulling 2 AI cards rather than 1, which is amazing. Okay, with that, let me show you real quick who I'm sending out, and I've got it all set up, and we're going to be ready to go. Okay, first we're sending out Jadis. She has 1 Hunt XP, +1 Strength, +1 Evasion, pretty normal. We're sending her out with the Catgut Bow, Clawhead Arrow, Founding Stone, just in case, Cat Eye Circlet, all the range stuff, and then the Bone Axe I just threw in there just because, and the Monster Grease that we just purchased. We're sending out Corin as well. He has 4 Insanity, which should be helpful, but unfortunately we can't have no Stinky Gear, so the Monster Grease is out. But we're sending them out with Bone Darts, Founding Stone, bandages just in case we need to run in there and help out, and the Bone Axe. We're sending out Lucy as well. We're sending out her with the best chances that we have. We have 6 Insanity, and we're sending out her with the complete Rawhide armor set and the Monster Grease, which gives us +2 evasion, and that hooded scrap Qatar that we built last year. So she has 3 survival. At this point, she has the best possible chance of survival out of all of them, which is what we want. We want Lucy to stay in it. And finally, we're sending out Griffle. This is another noob, +1 strength, +1 evasion, and we're sending him out with the Skull Helm, bandages for that bleed stuff that the butcher loves to do, bone axe, finding stone, monster grease. Okay, I did notice that I forgot I'd put the monster grease on Corin, and then I realized he had no stinky gear, so I moved him over to Griffle, moved the monster grease over to Griffle, but I forgot to move that +1 evasion token over that comes with the monster grease. So I fixed it. Should be good. I've got the board set up. We have 3 stone columns set up how it should be, and then I pulled a random terrain, 2 tall grass, so I went ahead and set them up here and here. Yeah, not fun. I guess at this point we just dive in. We get to go first. I've got the severe injury paper ready to go because I am sure we are going to get wrecked on this one. But with that, we get to go first. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Jadis go first. Jadis is here. We're going to have her dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here using her 1 survival. And then we're going to attack with the catgut bow. So we're going to attack we're actually going to attack with the clawhead arrow. Speed 1 hits on a 6+, because we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. 8 is a hit. So we pull a hit location, impervious. Impervious. Hold on just a second. If you hit, monster gains -1 evasion token, once per showdown. Doesn't say anything about wounding, so I believe that we still get that -1 evasion token, even though it's impossible to wound. So we're going to set that here so that we remember. But it's an impervious location. The attacker's heart is frozen with dread. Attacker gains +1 insanity. That's actually good. So we gain +1 insanity. But it's impossible to wound at this location because it is pervious. Okay, that's Jadis's turn. And she no longer has any survival, so we're just going to go ahead and flip over all her tokens just to remind us. So now, let's see. I think we're going to have Lucy go next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to spend a survival. Let's see if we spend it. We do not spend it to dash. So we're going to go right here. And we are going to attack with our hooded scrap guitar. So speed 2 hits on a 7+. So 1 hit. Oops, and that was a 9, I promise. So here we go. Furious Shoulder. Reflex. The butcher spins violently, smashing everything around it. There's a zone of death. All survivors in the zone of death suffer bash and knockback 5. Well, that's not so great. Well, let's see. Maybe we can crit and we can just take care of this. So the butcher's toughness is 9, 8 because of +1 strength, 7, 6, 5, 4 because the scrap guitar. 6. Okay, that's a wound, anyways. But the reflex happens, so we suffer bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're knocked over. Bummer. Okay, so that's Lucy's turn. Well, that changes things because I was going to have the butcher attack her. So let's have Griffle then move in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to spend his last survival to move up to dash. And then he's going to attack with his bone axe. Speed 2 hits on a 6+. So 1 hit. Oh no, why? Overpower. The butcher explodes in a burst of ferocity. The attacker is doomed. All survivors in the zone of malice gain a bleed token and suffer knockback 5. So we gain a bleed token, knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just knockback, not bash. And then perform basic action targeting the attacker. That completely fucks us. It really does. It really does. Because the whole plan was to have us up here in the tall grass so that we could get that +1 or +2 evasion. +2 evasion. And now it performs a basic action targeting the attacker. Oh man. Move and attack. Our movement is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we attack. Speed 2 hits on a 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus. 2 hits. Both to the waist, so 2 damage to the waist, so that just puts us down to a light. And then after damage, target gains a bleed token. Great. So now we reshuffle the hit location deck. Oh man, I do not know what to do at this point. This is just so extremely bad. So extremely bad. I guess we're gonna take a turn and attempt to make it into the grass. Well, that's Griffle's turn. Good job, Griffle. Oh man. Okay, so I guess Corin's turn now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess let's go for broke. Let's go into the blind spot. And we're gonna attack with the bone axe. Speed 2 hits on a 6 plus, 5 plus. Okay, that's 2 hits. Oh man. Cleaver. Attacker's heart is frozen in dread. Gain +1 insanity. So we're up to 5 insanity now. But it's impervious. Furious Vimbrances. There's a failure, but we'll read it later because it just doesn't matter. A 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 plus 6. That's a wound. Okay, no failure reaction, so good. Okay. 2 wounds. And we are in... so Griffle's going to get it, hopefully. Oh, I forgot that. -1 evasion, too. Dang it. Okay, well, anyways, so we're gonna draw 2 AI cards. I'm going to just reveal them one at a time. I'm going to set them in front of me just to remind me that that I need to pull those. All right, first one. Bite, closest threat facing. Move and attack, so closest threat is going to be Griffle. We're going to be speed 2. It's on a 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus. It's 2 hits. Oh no. Damage is nothing, but we suffered 1 random severe head injury. That is not good. Okay, head injury number 1. 10. Destroyed tooth. If you have 3 plus courage, you boldly spit the tooth out and gain +2 insanity. Otherwise, the blow sends you sprawling and you're knocked down. We'll take that. Okay. Severe head injury number 2. 2. Head explosion. So we haven't used our reroll, so we are going to do that. Your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. All other survivors are so disturbed that they lose 1 survival. Oh, man, this is not how we do it. We are going to lose 100%. I will call it now. There's no chance. We have lost after the very first AI card. The very first AI card, we've lost a survivor. The very first AI card. The very first AI card. Well, we gain a random resource from it. Oh, and we forgot to shuffle the hit location deck too. So first off, we get some love juice. Shuffle the hit location deck because we forgot to do that at the beginning of the monster's turn. All right. Great job. We are doing so good. All right. Second card. Double hack. Closest threat facing. So there's no threats facing. Closest threat. So it's going to be here. It doesn't say in field of view. So we're going to be attacking Corin. Speed 4. It's on a 4+, 5+. Okay, so that's 3 hits. Okay, let's go ahead and add this. After damage, target gains 2 bleed tokens. And the character that we had with bandages is dead, so we have Corin. But okay, so 1 damage each, 2 to the chest. So that's a heavy. So they're knocked down. So that's those 2. 1 to the waist, which reduces the armor to 0. Okay. Great. Just great. Our turn. Lucy stands up. Gotta tell you, this is not good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we're gonna attack first with a scrap guitar, 7+, 6+ because of the -1 evasion. It's a 10 and a 1. So nothing. So just 1 hit. Furious Scrag. There's a death blow, but we're not even close to killing it. So we're hitting on a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4+, 2. Okay, so now we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna dash. We spin the survival, and we're gonna go right here. Let's encourage Corin. We spend our survival. Lucy did. So we've encouraged and dashed at this point. The problem I had is I moved her here, and then he would run Corin over to get to Lucy, and we need Corin to attack. So let's have Corin attack now. Speed 2 hits on a 6+, 5+ because of -1 evasion. 1 hit to the Furious Gauntlet. Everything on this is Furious. We have a failure reaction. We're not going to fail. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5+, 7. That's a wound. No failure reaction. And then we're going to have him move. Boop, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay. So Corin and Lucy's turns are done. Jadis is going to attack. The clawhead arrow is over. But we are going to attack with the catgut bow. Speed 2 hits on a 6+. Nothing. 3 and a 5. Okay. And let's see. Should I have her move at all? She's here. 1, 2. Oh no, she can't move because it's cumbersome. Okay. There you have it. It is now. Oh no! Shoot, I forgot. Dreaded trophies. All attack profiles. So 1 death. All attack profiles after damage bleed 1. So I'm going to put that here. And I'm going to put a bleed token on there to remind me. I'll just put a bleed. No, I'll put a bleed token right there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wild Carve. Closest threat facing. So we're going to target Lucy. Speed 2. So we're going to move up. Speed 2, attack on a 4+. So let's see here. All attack profiles gain after damage bleed 1. So this already has target gains 1 bleed token. So I think it doesn't stack. So we just get 1 bleed token from this. But speed 2, it's on a 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+. 1 hit. And we are going to spend a survival. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage to a random hit location and gain 1 bleed token. Oh, that's amazing. Should we dodge this? Let's not. Let's not spend our final survival. So we're gonna get 1 hit to the chest. So our chest goes down to 1. We gain a bleed token. Okay, all survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage to a random hit location and gain 1 bleed token. I guess that's our target as well. So Lucy gains 1 damage to the leg, which reduces armor to 1, and then Corin gets 1 damage to the head, which is heavy right away. So they get knocked down, which is great, and we each gain a bleed token. Corin now has 3 bleed tokens. Lucy has 2, which is amazing. Okay, that's the end of the first AI card, guys. First, we are getting wrecked, absolutely and utterly wrecked. Okay, hack, closest threat facing. It's going to be Lucy again. We're going to do speed 2. It's on a 4+, and then we do the bleed token yet again. So it's 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+. So that's 1 hit to the chest again. So that reduces. Let's dodge this one. Let's attempt to dodge it. So we spend our last survival to dodge. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. So we don't gain a bleed token. Also, we have the Vengeance Fighting Art. I just noticed. So we gain +4 survival and +1 strength token. So I forgot all about that. So we have 4 survival again and 1 strength token. If I can find it. Cool. Totally missed that, but that's okay. Okay, great. All right. Oh, we forgot to shuffle our hit location deck yet again. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so it's our turn now. So Lucy's gonna spend a survival. She does not spend it to encourage again Corin. Corin is gonna spend an activation to remove 2 bleed tokens from himself. Or should I do it from Lucy? Oh man. Let's do it from Lucy because she's gonna get the attacks. Okay, so let's use bandages. And I don't think it's a one-time use, so we get to use it as many times as we need to. Okay, so that's Corin's turn. All right, and then let's have Lucy go. Speed 2 with the Hooded Scrap Guitar. Speed 2 hits on a 7+, 6+. Oh man, nothing. No +1 accuracy. 2 misses. Jadis is gonna go. She's going to attack with the Catgut Bow. Speed 2 hits on a 7+, 6+. 2 perfect hits. Doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Furious Shoulder and the Armored Pig Shoulder. So Armored Pig Shoulder is super dense. Oh no. Okay, so Furious Shoulder is the Zone of Death, Bash, Knockback 5. So we're going to do the Armored Pig Shoulder. The Catgut Bow is not frail. So here we go. So we're going to hit on a 9. 8, 7, 6, 5. 5+. 4. It's a big fat 4. So we missed the Armored Pig Shoulder. Great. Now the Furious Shoulder. What did I say? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5+. 9. So that's a wound. But then all survivors in the Zone of Death suffer Bash and Knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, that's perfect. So that's all of our turns, which is amazing. We can't spend any survival because we're knocked down, so we can't encourage. So yeah, that's it. That's our turn, which is unfortunate because the butcher's now gonna go after Jadis, who is not in the I forgot that we were hanging out in the tall grass. We should have gotten +2 evasion to all of those attacks that I have not been doing. Oh no, what was I thinking? I wonder if that would have saved. Well, we're just gonna move on. We'll remember it for next time. So I think we're just gonna move on. I can't tell. I can't remember for sure if that would have affected anything. So how about the next 2 attacks that are going to be on Jadis will get +2 evasion. I think that will even it out, even though I think it might have saved our dearly departed. Oh well. Okay, so 2 AI cards. First AI card. Lantern Hunger. The butcher disappears in a flash of light, reforming from the glow of a survivor's lantern. Target the furthest survivor. Okay. Target is doomed. Playing the butcher in an unoccupied space adjacent to the target. If it isn't possible, discard this card. Doomed. You may not spend survival until this card is completed. Okay. So it does not matter, so we're going to go right here. We're going to give ourselves +2 evasion on this one. Okay, so speed 4. It's on a 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+, 8+, 9+ on Lucy. Right? 4+, +2 for the evasions, that's 6+. +1 evasion for the monster grease, +1 evasion for the rawhide, and +1 evasion built in. 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+, 8+, 9+. Okay, 9+. 1 hit to the waist. It's 1 damage to the waist, so our armor goes down to 1. Then we gain the priority target token. We also gain a bleed token. Okay, there you go. All right, second AI card now. Closest threat facing. I think. How does priority target and being knocked down stack? I think that priority target means that they're a threat no matter what. Okay. So we're going to move and attack, speed 2. It's on a 4+. We're going to give ourselves +2 evasion. So 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+, 8+, 9+ again. 1 hit, of course, to the waist. So our waist armor goes down to 0 now. And we suffer knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a priority target token. I'm not sure if that'll be on camera. Oh no. And oh no. So we gain another bleed token from our dreaded trophies, and we draw another AI card. So we have to shuffle all of our AI cards at this point because we're out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds remaining. Okay, we draw another AI card. Hack. Closest threat facing. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he just gets knocked down, which he's already knocked down. Okay, speed 2. It's on a 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+. 2 misses. Good. So we don't do the after damage. We don't suffer any damage. We're done. Okay. So now Corin stands up and Lucy stands up. She loses the priority target token because she's been attacked. And Lucy is going to attack. Speed 2. Hits on a 7+, 6+. 2 hits. Oh, we forgot to reshuffle our hit location. Deck yet again. Okay, here we go. 2 hits. Furious Shoulder, that doesn't even matter. Overpowered. Trap, yet again. Butcher explodes and burst of ferocity. Zone of Malice. The attacker is doomed. All survivors in the Zone of Malice gain 1 bleed token. So and she now has 3 and suffer knockback 5. So, but not bash. So she's still standing. And then we perform a basic action targeting the attacker. She suffers knockback 5, which she just runs into the wall. Speed 2 hits on a 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+. 2 misses. Okay, great. So now we shuffle the hit location deck yet again because we got a trap. Okay, so now what Lucy's going to do is she's going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are going to spend a survival. We do spend it. So we go down to 3 survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is Lucy's full turn. Good job, Lucy. Way to get wrecked. Okay, Corin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move right back here. He's going to spend his activation to do bandages. So Lucy regains 2 bleed tokens, so she's down to 1. All right, and then Jadis. We're in dire straits, but we have a chance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn my Founding Stone that Jadis has. So it's an automatic hit, automatic crit to whatever hit this is. Furious Shoulder. So that's 1 wound right there. Okay. The reflex is canceled, so nothing happens. That's Jadis's turn. Okay. Here we go. So, now it is the Butcher's turn. I think that was a smart thing to do. So let's draw 2 AI cards because we have to start making forward progress, or we're just gonna get hacked to death. Okay. So first, so double hack. Closest threat facing, then closest threat. So we're going to move. Our movement is 5. So we're going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which we're out of range of everything. So we're going to not do the attack. That goes away. We're going to draw another AI card. Lantern Hunger disappears. Target is the furthest survivor, so it's going to be Jadis. Oh no. We do speed 4. It's on a 4+, 5+, 6+. 1, 2 hits. 1 damage each to the waist and the leg. So the leg goes to a light. The waist goes to 0. Okay, then we gain a bleed token. And we gain the priority target token. Okay. All right, Lantern Hunger is over. Fun. Okay, so now what do we do? So I think Jadis is going to go first. And we are going to attack with a bone axe that she has. Speed 2 hits on a 6+, 5+. 1 hit. Oh, we forgot to shuffle the hit location deck again. One hit to the Furious Vembrances. So we are hitting on a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 plus. Come on. Crit. So that's a wound. So the failure reaction does not happen. And we are good. Now we're going to move her right here. Because she's going to be the priority target token. Or she's going to be the priority target. She has the priority target token. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have Lucy move in, attacking the blind spot with the hooded scrap guitar. So she hits on a 7 plus, 6 plus, 5 plus. So that's 2 hits. Butcher's Mask and the Furious Greaves. So let's see here. So the Butcher's Mask, if we wound, we'll get -2 toughness until the end of the round. But if we fail, full move towards the attacker. If the Butcher ends its movement adjacent to the attacker, they suffer knockback 5. Okay, or Furious Greaves. Let's do Furious Greaves first, because the Reckless for the Furious Greaves is just full move towards the attacker. Okay. Let's do Furious Greaves. So we have 9, 8 with our +1 strength, 7 plus with our +1 strength, 6, 5, 4, 3 plus. Crit. So that's another wound. The reflex doesn't happen, which it wouldn't happen anyways. So now we are at 4 wounds remaining. So we have to reshuffle the AI deck because we don't have anything. Okay, now the Butcher's Mask. So again, what was it? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 plus. 6. That's another wound. So the blow shocks the Butcher, knocking it off balance. -2 toughness until the end of the round. So we're gonna put these here as a reminder. So now, that's Lucy's turn. Corin's gonna come in. He's going to attack with his axe. Speed 2. Hits on a 6 plus, 5 plus, 4 plus. 3 and a 1. Yep, there you have it. Okay, so we lose that -2 toughness. That's everybody's turn. So it's the beginning of the Butcher's turn. We're going to shuffle the hit location deck. Really wish we had Surge right now so that Corin could be mitigating bleed without attacking, but there you have it. Okay, 2 AI cards. All right, number 1, Hack, closest threat facing. It's going to be a priority target. We're going to speed 2. It's on a 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus. 1 hit to the leg. So that makes it a heavy. So they're knocked down. They lose the priority target token because they've been targeted. Gain a bleed token. So Jadis now has 2 bleed tokens. Okay, second one. Please don't be infinite hack. Double hack. Almost just as bad. So closest threat. So Jadis is no longer a threat. We're going to move here. We're going to attack Lucy. Speed 4. Oh, we're going to gain 2 bleed tokens. Speed 4 hits on a 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus, 7 plus, 7 plus. Miss, 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 miss. All of them are misses. Oh, yes. Okay, so we need to pull back into the grass for sure. Okay, that's the end of the Butcher's turn. I'm going to have Lucy spend a survival. She does not spend it to encourage. Gonna encourage here. Then I'm gonna have Man, I'm tempted to have Corin heal either Jadis or himself, but instead I'm gonna be dumb. How many? We have 3 wounds remaining. I mean, I'm tempted to Founding Stone. Oh, man. I'm going to do it. We're going to move back into the grass, and we're going to throw the Founding Stone. Corin is. Automatic hit, automatic crit. Furious Crown, so that's a wound. The reflex does not happen because we critted. Corin's turn. I think that was smart. Lucy's now going to attack. We're going to speed 2. Hits on a 7+, 6+. 2 misses. 1 and a 4. So now she's going to move back. She's going to move right here. Okay. Now, let's have Jadis move into the blind spot. Bone Axe. Speed 2 is 6+, 5+, 4+. 1 hit. The Butcher's Mask. Okay, so we are going to wound on a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5+. Come on. 9. There you have it. 1 wound remaining. Wound. The Butcher, the block shocks the Butcher, knocking it off balance. The Butcher staggers, gaining -2 toughness in the round. It doesn't matter because that's all of our turns. Okay, is there anything else we need to do here? Nope. At this point, we just need to survive. So I think since we don't have any AI cards, I think we do 2 basic actions, I think is what happens. So the Butcher moves forward. He's going to attack Lucy. Speed 2. It's on a 4+, 5+, 6+, 7+, 8+, 9+. 2 misses. AI card again. Closest survivor in field of view. Speed 2, 9+. 1 hit. Damn it. To the chest. So the armor goes down to 0, and we gain a 1 bleed token. Okay. All right. Oh, we shuffle the hit location deck again. All right. Come on, guys. We can finish this. 1 more wound. That's all we need. 1 more wound. Let's have Lucy attack from right there. Speed 2, 7, 6+. If we had moved into the blind spot, that would have been 1 hit. If we had moved into the damn blind spot, we played it safe and we got burned. Corin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't even get into the blind spot. Let's do this then. Let's have Jadis do it. Speed 2, 6+, 5+, 4+. 1 hit. That's all we need. Cleaver, impervious. You gain +1 insanity. We haven't lost any insanity, which is interesting because usually we do a bunch of insanity hits, I thought. Yeah, we haven't suffered any brain damage. Interesting. All right, Corin, it's down to you. Speed 2 hits on a 5+. 1 hit. Come on. The Furious Bellow. There's a reflex, but it's not going to matter. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5+. Oh my gosh. that turned around, like immensely turned around. Like I was 100,000% sure that we had lost as soon as we lost our first survivor, which I can't even remember. Griffle. I wanted to call him Griffin, but that's not right. As soon as we had lost Griffle, I was like, this is over. I have no clue how we did it. I really have no clue how we accomplished the defeat of the Butcher pretty handily, I might add. I don't know if we just got lucky or I played some rule wrong, But man, Lucy with that dodge tank, that 9+ to hit, that was the biggest boon to us. Awesome. Wow. Good. Okay. Butcher is defeated. The Butcher is an inspiration. Any victorious survivor may immediately select Axe weapon proficiency regardless of age milestones. Any accrued ranks of weapon proficiency are lost when switching to a new weapon type. We gain Hunt XP, we gain weapon proficiency, and then we get rewards. So so Riffle's dead. Lucy would have gained an axe proficiency. Oh no, she has the guitar. I wonder if she should just add. Let's keep the guitar. So we're going to do the guitar. We're going to gain a weapon proficiency. We're going to add a Hunt XP, so she's at 3. Corrin is going to add Axe and gain a proficiency immediately, and they're going to age up, so we need to remember that. Jadis is going to age up as well, and she's going to get the Axe proficiency because she's definitely hit with the Axe. Okay, now let's do rewards. Roll 1d10 and add the Butcher's level to the result. So it's a level 1 Butcher, so 3. Awesome. The Butcher vanishes in a flash of blinding light. Nothing. Nothing. We got nothing. Okay. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. We defeated the Butcher. We lost 1 survivor, but that's a small price to pay for victory, I think. Okay, let me set up the settlement. Let me set up the settlement and decide what we're going to do. We've completely emptied our storage, so I think we'll age up Corrin and Jadis when we return and go from there. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, this is Future Josh. I'm editing the episode, and I don't know where the 2 wounds disappeared to. I thought I counted everything correctly when I was editing. I don't know if maybe I lost 2 AI cards in there. Maybe I didn't put in enough. I'm really not sure. I'm usually pretty good about it, so I apologize in advance, or I guess in the future, not in advance, about that mess up. So it was a little bit easier with the Butcher because we had 2 less wounds, I guess, that we had to do. I really don't know what happened. I can't think of a reason why I missed those, but anyways, I'm sorry. Okay, pretty set up, I think. Before I forget, let's age up Jadis and Corrin. So Corrin gets aged up. So we do the level 1 age, our first age. So we roll 2d10. You may now select a weapon type for weapon proficiency. We've selected Axe already because of the Butcher. Then we roll on the table. That's a 16. Gain +1 permanent accuracy. Oh my gosh, that is epic. Oh, +1 accuracy is amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right, Corrin. My new favorite. All right, Jadis. Here we go. 8. That's 13. It's going to be a random fighting art. Yep. The normal. So let's do this. All right, and we got to roll a d10 because the Drifter Knight's in there. 3. 1, 2, 3. So we get double dash. Okay. During your act, you may spend activation to gain a movement. Five E rules right there. Okay. Cool. Everybody's aged up. So now we are going to do, where is our city settlement info? So now we're going to progress the lantern year. We gain endeavors. We gained 3 endeavors. We update the timelines. We're now on lantern year 5. So we're going to do a settlement event, and then we're going to do trigger Hands of Heat, which isn't great most of the time. Here we go. All right. 2, 1, 2. Silk Storm. Oh, this is a Spidicules. The settlement wakes up to find everything and everyone inexplicably covered in a blanket of thick silk. Gain. Oh yeah, we've had this one before, right? Yeah, we gain 2 endeavors. This settlement phase can only be spent on Spidicules innovations, which I don't think we're going to have any. We'll have to look, though. The settlement is completely covered in this thick, sticky stuff. Survivors cannot depart this year unless they have at least 1 empty space in their gear grids. Okay, that's not too bad. So we can do Silk Diet or Talk to the Legless Ball. We don't have the Legless Ball. We can do Silk Diet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, let's do that. So we have 2 endeavors. 4 Spidicules innovations, and I think these are Spidicules innovations, right? I mean, I guess we would, right? So okay, so let's spin an endeavor to do Silk Diet. Let's have so we need some, so we can gain survival or random vermin resource. Let's have, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, nothing. Oh, we just had to skip the next hunt. So who's our favorite now? Corin? Let's have Corin roll. Silk Diet, 6. Found a bug. Gain 1 random vermin resource. Vermin resources. There we go. So we gain Lonely Ant. Okay, and let's have Corin do it again. So a second Spidicules innovation. 7 vermin resource. Here we go. Nightmare Tick. Get +1 permanent evasion, or we can die. So there's those. Okay, well, good. That was not a bad settlement event at all. But we have to trigger Hands of Heat now. So, settlement has already innovated Lantern Oven. Skip this event and roll on the Lantern branding table. Otherwise, proceed with Hands of Heat below. One lucky day, a clumsy accident knocks the lantern free from the towering lantern horde. A sudden flash of heat bathes the survivors as the lantern crashes to the ground. Now shattered, the lantern light dies, but the seed of an idea begins to grow. Nominate a survivor, gain +1 courage, and experiment with lanterns. Well, let's see. I'm tempted to just use a nobody, because I know that one, like, you know, from experience, the low numbers means they die. So, oh yeah, I was like, where's my other survivor cards? And I've got them up there on the table. So let's do Hwyn. So Hwyn's gonna do it. We experiment with lanterns. We're gonna roll a d10. Oh, they gain +1 courage first. Okay, and we roll on the table. 5. The survivor vigorously shakes a lantern and holds it watchfully. It bursts into blue light and distinct hissing sound. The lantern grows hot, and the survivor's clenched hands burning their flesh. They bellow a primal triumph. Gain +1 permanent strength. So now they're +2 strength, which is awesome. And they gain Red Fist. Secret fighting art. Red Fist. Let's look at that real quick. Red Fist. That is, at the start of each showdown, each survivor gets +1 strength. Nice. Showdown. Everyone. +1 strength. Okay. And you can spend strength tokens in place of survival. Oh, man, that's freaking awesome. Quinn. Beautiful. Your settlement gains the Lantern Oven innovation. Is that in our innovation deck already? Nope. Okay. Find the Lantern Oven innovation. Whoops. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Lantern Oven. Oh, right there. Okay. Lantern Oven heat. By agitating lanterns, a source of heat becomes available to the settlement. Departing survivors gain +1 survival. Beautiful, beautiful. So 1, 2, 3. We have 4 innovations at this point. So we don't have that 5 innovations. So we don't do that milestone. So we've got Lantern Oven, Language, Paint, Silk Refining. Oh, is that Symposium? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have 5. Yeah, we have 5. Whoops. Okay, so we do. So Hands of Heat is done. So let's look. So our settlement has 5 innovations. We do Hooded Knight. Oh yeah, we did it a little out of order. We're supposed to update the death count, but let's do that real quick. So good old Griffle dies. Butcher. Lantern Year 4. Okay. Update the death count up here. Okay, so now we're caught up with our steps. So now, yep, update death line, check milestones. Here we go. Hooded Knight. A stranger emerges from the darkness. If any survivor has the Twilight Sword, they duel the knight. Otherwise, his motives are inscrutable. Roll below on mysterious agenda. Okay, here we go. 10. So there's the Hooded Knight scene disturbs. If the settlement has records, roll a d10. Okay, so if not, I think we just do the regular one. The Hooded Knight forces a tattered parcel into the hands of the returning survivor with the most hunt XP. That's going to be Lucy. And then the Hooded Knight leaves with unfinished business if there's no returning survivors. Okay. So what's the tattered parcel? Okay, so let's do unfinished business. Hooded Knight 4 years from now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooded Knight. That'll be on Lantern Year 9. Okay, then tattered parcel. The survivor gains a Twilight Sword rare gear. It's placed in their gear grid now. Okay, so let's put Twilight Sword. Okay. So this may not be removed from the gear grid for any reason. If they die, we archive the card. Beautiful. Let's grab that real quick. There it is. Oh yes, I remember. So it's a speed 1. Star is the to hit with 9 strength. Star is accuracy is 9 minus Twilight Sword proficiency level. So it's 9 right now. So it's a 9+ to hit. Okay, well, there's that. So Lucy now has the Twilight Sword. Beautiful. Okay. Good. So far, so good. I forgot to pull Infectious Lunacy off. Okay. Now we can develop. So I'm trying to think what we want to do here. So one obvious thing is going to be we're going to trigger intimacy with the love juice. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why I keep putting the book away when I need it. All right, so we're going to do Cornelius and Helen. here we go. So we roll twice and use the lower result. Do you see that? 9 and 9. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So 9 is the settlement celebrates a twice fortunate event. A pair of healthy newborn survivors enters the world. The settlement gains +2 population. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So we're just going to do a male and a female. Lantern year 5. Lantern year 5. And we're going to do the male. We're going to do... let's do Lord Drinian, so we're just going to call him Drinian. I don't know a lot of these names. It's been a while since I've read the Chronicles of Narnia all the way through, but there you have it. Drinian. And then female, we're going to do... let's do Mrs. McGreedy. Beautiful. Okay. So that went well. So we're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 survivors. Yeah, because we lost 1 and then we gained 2. Beautiful. All right, should we keep pressing our luck? So we've got 3 endeavors left, and we can augury, or we can do some scrap salvage. Let's augury. I think we need to work on gaining as much population as possible. I struggle with that really bad on in my last campaign, so I think we need to try as much as possible to gain as much population as we can. So we're going to augury. 6, gain +1 survival. So let's have Helen. Actually, yeah, let's have Helen gain +1 survival. She's at 2. Okay, so that's 1 endeavor. 2. We can lose a resource and gain +1 understanding, but we're not going to do that. And then the last endeavor, 6, +1 survival. So let's have Cornelius gain that survival. Bummer. Well, no new population, but that's okay. Nobody died in the settlement phase. We didn't get anything in the settlement events. I call that a win. Yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Oh man, it's such a relief to make it through the butcher. I had posted my first Kingdom Death video, and the writer of the Drifter Knight was like, "Hey, I can't wait to see it." And at that point, I was like, I might not make it till Lantern Year 6, but we've made it to Lantern Year 5 at this point, right? So we can fight anything. So we're going to probably fight the Spidicules again, just because I want to get as much experience as possible with Spidicules. And then we're going to, I think, yeah, we do Parade of Ghosts after that. We get Armored Strangers and then Parade of Ghosts. So, yay. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.